This. Perfect. Thank you.
No, it's not good.
But if they want me like this, that works better.
It's okay now.
Yeah. Don't record it now.
It's working all the time.
Ready?
Oh yes.
Okay. Go.
למה? למה ככה? אינפוט, אחד.
That's much better. I'll turn it off. It's off.
Yeah, so everything that you said before was on air. We just now went on.
Okay. Shall I go on now?
We'll do it like in. Okay. You want at the top of the round maybe? Or just.
כן.
How are gonna tell them to thank you?
Yeah.
Let's do next.
למה בשתיים? למה בשתיים? למה בשתיים?
Wait, it's a screen. It's a different delay. See?
Can you see?
Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tel Aviv for the Golden Holds competition. My name is Matt Groom, and I'm your commentator here this afternoon and into this evening's finals action. Had a few technical issues earlier on this morning, but everything's pretty much sorted out now. So we'll be bringing you all of the action from this semi-final. 20 athletes have made it this far. We're looking for just 6 to progress into the finals. And it's hectic and busy out there on the mats. But we've got some big names coming up, both within the Israeli climbing scene and some international athletes as well. Jessie Pilz, she's come over. Mia Krampel, Sandra Lettner. Big names out there on the mat. Sofia Yokoyama as well, climbing YouTube star. And then for the men, Nikolai Uznik. Well, he's probably one of the biggest names for the men, having won that Munich round, the boulder round over there during the summer for the European Games. Just checking out men's one, which is a really savage no-foot camper-style move. And then women's one there as well has a really... women's two has a nasty move to go from right to left. Ho-hook, toe-hook, or a heel required up on that big red volume. And in the background, a pretty nasty slab. And getting stood up, as you can see, and established is one of the hardest parts of it. And then you've got to move towards the right. We're at the Isaac Gym here in Tel Aviv, and it's a brand new facility. I don't think it's actually been bloodied, so to speak, in terms of climbing before this competition. And those wooden walls that you can see, no texture on those at all. It's so shiny, in fact, you can see your face in them, which has got some good reflections for the photographers, but very difficult to climb on. The grey and black that you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, well, that's got some texture on it. So a little grip to be had. Oh, look at his thuggy moves. It's 3 minutes 28 on the clock. Big right toe to try to flip and cross through that left hand onto the black hold. This competition, this is the third year of running it, and it's getting bigger and bigger. We've got national athletes as well as international athletes here. And that does make a bit of a dilemma for the route setter. Be first chance to see men's number 4. And this thing is, I honestly had no idea how anyone could possibly climb this thing when I first looked at it. But you have to start on those pockets and then traverse to the right before pressing up into the corner towards the top. Very hard boulder to finish things off. And the women's boulder 1, well, you have to go out to that volume. It's going to get more and more chalked up as we go, as we have another look at the slab. So if you're used to sort of big IFSC style live streams, a bit different here. This afternoon, it's more of a chance for you to check out some of the action. I won't be speaking all the way through this semi-final, but I will be chatting during the final.
Slab killer.
Final taking place this evening here in Tel Aviv. Boiling hot weather outside, super sweaty. Inside though, lovely air conditions, so better conditions for the athletes. As you can see, we have a few technical issues. We're just working our way through. The whole point of this semi-final is to make sure that everything is perfect for the final. It's lovely to be here. My first time in the country. It's great to be welcomed by the whole community here. Going out outdoor climbing tomorrow, which should be fun. So this is men's 4. So you start down on the pockets, which are all the wrong way around, and then that sloper in the middle, that one he's got his right foot on now. The best way is to drop down onto that, which is easier said than done, because obviously your hands are over on the left. So you have to drop down to the pockets and then come over with the right hand. Ah, thuggy moves, we see at the top. Easy match, gets things done. Showing you leaderboards and stuff as we go along. And we're just 6 athletes we're looking for tonight's finals. And there's some interesting rule changes. We're going old school with some of the rules. You used to like the way the athletes could stay on the wall after the clock had run out of time. Well, you're going to be enjoying this evening's action. We're going back to that, which would be cool, because I've never actually commentated after that was changed. Let's have another look for 35 seconds to go. So you start out towards the left, have to get a heel hook and then drop right the way down. We have another look at women's 2. She's got the toe in. Bumping with the left hand, which is kind of the wrong way to do it. You ideally want the right hand, because the match, as you can see, very difficult to do. So sit back and relax, enjoy the afternoon's entertainment. I'll be dropping in and out to keep you updated on how things are going. Maybe get a few guests up here in the commentary box.
And
the
another
big
round
names coming at the end of this competition. In the same as most competitions, you come out in the opposite order to how you qualified. So Ayala Karem
קבלו אותם, המטפסים החדשים שלנו, אלון מירון ונעמה יוחאי.
Big names here to come. So I'll be joining you in a couple of minutes. Sit back, relax, enjoy the climbing. Welcome to Tel Aviv.
אוללה. נפתח חיקושנר, מתחיל את המסלול השלישי. עלה אלון. הוא מת על זה, הוא מת על זה. עומר פולגר ובר סניר על המסלול האחרון שלהם לראונד הזה. עלי נעמה יוחאי, איפה אתם? כמה אכזריות במסלול אחד. דחפו איתה את הקיר, דחפו איתה, אלי. אוללה! למה יוחאי? ברוטל. יותר מתמודד שם עם הסלאם בגבורה. כמן אלון. אוש, הוא חזק כל כך. לא.
So if you're joining us here on YouTube for the first time, this is the Golden Holds competition. And we're in the semi-final round here this afternoon. Qualifying taking place yesterday. And the amateur rounds, although I don't really know what to call them. They're much better than amateurs. Semi-profesh, maybe. They had their podium in their competition yesterday. And the men and the women's elites, they qualified yesterday. It's very thought for the route setters. Ibra Marcus, one of the setters, World Cup boulder, and they've been working so hard behind the scenes to get everything ready here. Needed a lot of boulders to make this thing work.
Show us, man, show us.
And a pretty good set out there on the mats at the moment. Slabs, overhangs, thuggy things, more delicate. Really testing everyone. My name is Matt Groom and I'm your commentator here this afternoon and this evening for the finals. Finals will really be on it in terms of the live stream itself. So make sure you set a reminder for that. This Golden Holds competition getting bigger and bigger every year. The aim is to make it sort of Masters style event, cement it into the calendar so we get athletes coming over from all over the world. Flicking between some of these boulders. Women's one, very hard start. You have to use that grey. And then the women's slab, probably the easiest boulder out there in terms of their set. Still concentration required. Little crimps up there. Oh! See the kind of movements. Got to lock that crimp off. Stand up with the right foot, left to match, and she's one hold away from the top, stretching up towards it. Needs to match it, of course. Oh, overbalances, comes down a long way for the top of the wall there. Still time with 2 minutes 40 left on the clock. She'll get another go at that. That face I've seen quite a few times from the women competing. It's a frustrated tiredness. And then men's one, wow, there's no feet to be had. It looks like that first starting hold on the right could be stood on, but it really can't. And it's better just to go with no feet, campus your way through it. It's a potential heel hook maybe down low, but doesn't really help things out. A thuggy way to start things off for the men, so hopefully they're nice and warmed up. You all need to know the results. We will be showing them on screen at some point, but there's a website. Perhaps our tech team can link somewhere in the comments maybe so you can see the results. And if you're waiting for the big names, well, they're coming later on. Most of the international athletes within the top 10. Good to see some of those big names come over. And everyone just enjoying this introduction to climbing in Israel. see that 30 start on the right side of your screen. Yeah, there's kind of a foot down there, but it just steadies you really. Let's move on this lap, horrible, it really is. He's going for a sort of tiptoe method over. Gets the left hand right on the corner of it, but there's nothing to hold on to. Stops it with the right palm. This is better.
Yeah,
stretched out. Really need your feet underneath. So no one really figuring out the sequence through that slab.
Oh!
Back to the campusing. He might have another go, he's looking tired. Shake of the head, he leaves. So we have another rotation of athletes coming through. Same start as always. As with any semi-final, hard to catch all the action. Really enjoying watching the different styles of boulder there. Hillary, one of our photographers. Getting some bangers.
The golden cup. Gold!
As a man you might recognise. It's the round 11. Rather colourful shorts going on there. He was throwing himself around yesterday. You can see the experience that some of these athletes have competed on an international circuit. There's a pace to it. You can see around there just taking his time to brush the holds, work out the sequences. He'll know how important flashes are, especially with how strong this field is here this afternoon. So let's stay with Ram, shall we? He's a bit of a campus master. Going to the left side then, bumping over to the right. So this is where his strength really comes into play, staticking his way through. But he needs to generate a better swing here because there's nothing for the feet. You can see the momentum being driven by the body over to the left, legs kicking. It's going to be tough for him. Take a chance to recover as we get another hands on hips moment, looking up at the wall. Ram just extending that brush. He's got time. 2 minutes 53 on the clock. As I think I mentioned earlier, we're having a different format for the timing system in the finals. If you remember the old days where as long as the athlete was on the wall, it didn't matter if the clock ran out or not, they could stay there. Well, we're back to that. I'm quite looking forward to. Old school style. Here in Tel Aviv. With 2 minutes 27 on the clock, round 11 still hasn't got to the top of his. I think he's saving himself. He knows how much energy it requires to fling yourself up that wall without those feet. Those holds nasty on the roof. They are good, but the position is awkward, especially with the toes and the feet. And then you've got to release them, swing over to the left or a good crimp away. She's got it with the left, but you've got to keep the body tension on. Very difficult to hold it with just one arm, like she was trying to do that. Round 11 is brushing through the holds. I've only seen one attempt of his. He might have gone again in the middle. Head below my knees. Oh, and he misses the dish once more. That's not going to be enough time for him with 37 seconds on the clock. No way can he work through that sequence again. Does call it a day. Slab. Has got a few tops. Misses the left hand there. 22 seconds. Ram Levin as well is on the final sequence of this. Right, he's got 18 seconds. Throws left. Holds it this time. Only for a second though and comes down. He does call it a day. So Ram Levin, no send on his first boulder. Well, enjoy some of the live stream. I'll be dropping in and out, as I said, keeping you guys updated. Having a bit of a chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first international guest
here. See our first international guest. Sergey.
Kapayim leSergey Ludinsky.
In the blue there. Let's have a watch of his first boulder shot. So our first international athlete. Some of them invited over, some choosing to come. Well, the invites choose to come as well, but you know what I mean.
Show us what you got.
Let's see, Sergey. I think that's Sophia Yokoyama as well on the left. It is. So Sophia on the left. Sergey in action. Oh, different method.
Come on, Sophia.
This boulder right in the corner, facing out, heights the crowd a little bit. Why not? Might as well. What else are you going to do when you stand there? Jumps for the dish and again. Everyone's slightly underestimating that dish. Sofia Yokoyama is established there at the back of your screen. There she is. So right hand on the volume, which is hard, stands up. Sofia qualifying in 11th place for the semi-final.
Where are you guys? Come on!
Up last. Haven't had much of a look at Sergey. There he is now, campusing. Up last. Haven't had much of a look at Sergey. There he is now, campusing. Up on the right hand, matches in with the left. It just starts to burn on you, this one, and that slope is bad. And then you've got to drive out. This is where Ram fell, and it's that rotation of the legs, the big swing around to the left. That's where a lot of people can't stick it. And I haven't seen anyone get past the grey volumes on this problem. This is as far as I seem to get on the slab as well. Tiptoeing over, using those screw-on holds for the thumbs. Trying to match, but it's so awkward with the feet. You can't see your feet. You've got to bring them now up underneath. You stand on that grey volume. He's trying for the match, which is hard. Yeah, you can see. Jill texts those red holds, so if you try to do a jump like he did, then, well, you saw what happened. I think he needs to really bring the foot up onto the volume itself, stand on the slab.
Easy? It is not.
Obviously, easier said than done. Hello to everyone on the chat, if you're joining me. I am reading your comments, and it's great to see you all. Busy end to the competition schedule, hasn't it? We had Jakarta last weekend. I have no idea what time zone I'm in. I want breakfast a bit there at the moment. Hectic end to the season, but what a season it's been in terms of IFSC comps, and this comp continuing the high standard of climbing. Sofia again up on women's one. And Sergey on the right as well. Sofia popping off lower than she was before, though. And Sergey, a big...
Sofia! Come on, Sofia!
Sofia Yokoyama with the left hand up. Now needs to press her way through it.
You got it!
29 seconds. She brings the right foot up. Right hand into the pinch. Good work from her.
It's going to be tight.
Left press has to match, of course, and this is where she fell before. Held it for a few seconds. 1, 2, oh! One of those like, 1, 2, 3. There's going to be no sense. Sofia shakes her head. Still a smile, though, for her. She will be 3 boulders to go, of course. Plenty of opportunity on this hard set for the women.
Representing Germany. שימו לב למתחרה הבא. האם הוא...
He did come up holding his hamstring, actually. Hopefully he's okay.
אלון מרום!
So much tension that goes through your legs on moves like that, but it just does put a lot of strain on it. Well, chance to see this boulder from this angle. That's Jill Tex, the big one. More of an intermediate to get into the right crib. And it's awkward because your feet have got to be around one side of the boulder.
Oh la la!
Bump into the final hold. Well, 4 seconds to go. Sofia Yokoyama runs on. Sergey in the background. Ram Levin just getting his scoreboard. Keep an eye out for Alex Kazanov. Should be out there quite soon. Maybe not on this run. Geva Levin's on though. You can hear the announcer. Celebrities give a
Sergey starting
he's with the blue t-shirt on.
Problem.
Let's have a look at how he manages this. Kazanov is out next, by the way. Okay, so Thuggy start with the right. Now he's got a bump, though. I think he might want to go all the way over to the right on the next time of asking, if he doesn't get it this time. Left hand on, right.
Come on, Sofia.
Biceps burning as he goes up with the right hand to the sloper.
Good. חברים, ככה אני רוצה לשמוע אתכם, טוב מאוד.
I think everyone gets caught out by how much momentum you've got to find whilst hanging there on the bad sloper. Takes a little bit of adjustment for the athlete.
Ali Ruby.
Women's slab is a little bit trickier than the men's. Sorry, easier than the men's. But as you can see, still pretty difficult.
Ido Fidel.
Sofia Yokoyama, hands on her hips. She'll enjoy these kind of moves on the overhang here. It's just about keeping the body tension through the holes. pretty difficult.
ועכשיו,
ירדן צ'רני ויוני קץ על המסלולים האחרונים שלהם להיום.
So you go and check out Golden Hole's Instagram, Isaac Jim's Instagram, my Instagram, my YouTube channel. I've got videos up there. A whole bunch of clips from yesterday's action, so you can check out some climbing if you haven't seen it. They're short as well.
The
just a minute.
ultimate.
Minute is life.
לוין. Come on, Sophia.
And the results are now up
Guys, please
on the
support
YouTube
Sophia.
chat, so you can go and have a look at that if you want to keep updated with everything. I'll be back in a bit
Hard.
as we watch Sophia coming through underneath the overhang. Out to the right, good move
Come
from
on,
her.
Sophia,
Needs
come
to
on.
swing left now.
Fight.
This is the
Oh,
move.
la, la.
Missed it with the shoulder press. I'll keep you updated. I'll be back. I am looking at the chat, so do come and say hello. If you've got any questions, do ask them. See if I can find out the answers.
עידו
Back in a couple of
פידל. The root setter's nightmare. מי יצליח קודם? מי? עידו פידל! Where are you guys? Woo! דווי, דווי, סרגי! לה 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 לה. עלי ירדן, יש לך את זה, קדימה. בוא נהיה עם תמר ורובי עכשיו, קדימה. עלי תמר, עלי רובי! The future is here! עלי יוני קץ! עלי יוני. Come on, Sophia, you got it. Fight hard. אלה מן, אלה זה שלך, קטן עליך. אוללה! ווש, כמה שזה קשה. This round is nearly over. חברים, אתם מוכנים למי שיוצא אלינו עכשיו? אתם יודעים מי הם? מאיה הוכמן דרימר ואלכס חזנו! ואפשר להגיד שהתחלנו. כל מי שבחוץ עכשיו הם התותחים הכבדים ביותר שלנו. עלה. איי איי איי, הוא אוהב את זה, הוא אוהב את זה. נעמה יוחאי ואלון מירון על המסלול האחרון. רם לוין כבר על הקיר. Come on, Leonie! Gertschon! Leonie Lochner is on the wall. Come on, Leonie. עלה אלכס. עלה. פורסט סטרייט. ושימו לב לנעמה יוחאי. אוללה. לא חשוב, לא אמרתי כלום. אתם קולטים כמה מסלולים פה קשים? קשה. עלי יולה. יש לך את זה. עלי מאיה.
Just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the lake.
אלכס חזנוב! עלי מאיה, קדימה, קדימה, קדימה! מאיה דרימר! Now our next climbers is Sandra Lettner and Sergey Scott and Sergey! אני אעבוד על זה, I will work on it. Sergey Skurodumov. I will work on it. Promise. Come on. רובי וגבע מתחילים את המסלול השני שלהם. סופיה and Sergey Ludinsky starting their third problem. ועידו פידל ותמר כהן מתחילים את המסלול האחרון. שימו לב ליצירתיות של גבע לוין. Давай, давай, Сергей. Давай, давай. Guys, let's support Sergey. Come on. Давай, давай. Come on.
Well, what a great comp so far as this semi-final progresses towards its conclusion. Sergey Luchetsky there getting stood up. Can he match? Right hand into the volcano. Matches
Yes.
it. Good top from him. Shake of his head, though. Wanted to get that done a little earlier. Sophia Yokiyama looks a little bit annoyed. She brings that brush down. Don't think for a second that the standard here is low. All these climbers are incredibly good at what they do, and there's a real range of talent. Some youth athletes, as we just saw, some more experienced competitors.
Come on.
If you want to check the results, you can find them in the chat for the live stream. Find out what's going on. Because it is a little confusing during semi-finals, as it always is. There's just a lot of action going on, a lot of climbing.
Ruby Danziger.
I like the name of this competition, Golden Hold. I'm hoping there's some kind of Golden Hold in the finals. Sophia with a bit of strapping on her left leg. That's new. She's probably banged herself on one of the slabs. No blood.
Guys, I hope you're ready because from now on it's just international. Oh, not just, sorry. Mia Krampel and Jan Suter. Oh, sorry, I even didn't look. Sergei Rubtsov, חברים. כן, כן. דווי, אלכסי. אורן פריהן! She need it. Come on. Mia Krampella. עלי אלכס. עלי מאיה, קדימה זה שלך. זה היה קרוב. דווי אלכסי, דווי. עלי חזק, דווי.
Alexei Rubtsov is back in action. Haven't seen him climbing for a bit. There he is in the white t-shirt, brushing up Thuggy Boulder 1. Good to see him on our screens. And there is the hometown hero, Mr. Alex Kazanov himself. How slab is he feeling? Not particularly on that run. Minute 43 left to go in this rotation. From now on, we pretty much have the biggest names coming through. Find anything on that slab. Commits to standing up on the right leg, does so, bring the left up to get the balancing point. Now he's got a hold, swaps it onto the right hand.
Alex.
So this is the tricky bit. How do you bring that left foot in? Because there's not a lot of room, you can see. He wants to bring it kind of where his left is, you saw. Just brought it through, stood on the slab for a brief second. Not enough to get started. Oh, big Tetris style fall there. Straight down to the mats. 13 seconds to go. We'll have the rotation come through. So the buzzer goes. We have a next swap of athletes. Jan Suda should be out on the mats. We have 11 there in the blue. Sergei Luchetsky, Sofia Yukiyama as well in action. Big names on the mats. And a good chance to really see the different techniques and tactics being used. So Golden Holds 2022 semi-finals, that's where we're at. Looking for just 6 athletes to move through to tonight's finals. Considering the standard of the semi-final boulders, I can't wait to see what they've got for the finals. Root setting on point. Going for the toe hook there on the left, which is interesting. Haven't seen too much of that. Then flips it, and now looks for the big right hand toe. Need to get the right hand on that red crimp.
Come on, you got it.
Power through for Suda. Up to the blue. This is
Come
where
on,
things
you
can
can
shut
do
down
it.
though. Still no smallest of the pockets. Almost a knee
Sergei
scrub in there. Right,
Lujitsky!
left hand in it. Are we going to see a top here? I haven't seen one yet. Well, that is a top for him. In control. Didn't see the bottom of that, which is a pretty horrible set of moves. Drop down low, over to the right. Geva,
Ale גבע.
left foot on. Shaking with the
אתם
tension
רואים מה קורה
required.
פה?
One
אתם
move
רואים מה
away.
קורה?
Has to be precise with this jump. Gets a toe in. Sketchy with that left foot on a very bad hold around the corner.
הלב
Up with the right
כואב.
hand. It's one away
הלב
and does
מריע.
make the match. That'll be a good top for his final play.
אני מרגיש צורך לחדד כמה
Wanting to
חוקים.
get into this evening's finals for sure.
דבר ראשון, כדי לסיים את המסלול צריך להחזיק את האחיזה האחרונה ולגעת בה בשתי ידיים במשך למעלה מ3 שניות. והדבר השני, פיצ'רים, שזה המשולשים
The
הגדולים
right
על
hand
הקיר,
matches this
מותר
time.
להחזיק את הברגים, את
Such a
החורים של
bad slope
הברגים
of that.
שמחברים
Matching like
אותם
that
לקיר.
looks like the best way, but you've got to drive off the sloper instead of driving off a crimp and a
את
slope. I
החורים
think.
שלהם מבריגים
might be the
עקיזות
preferred
אסור
method.
להחזיק. את החורים שדרכם
Hello,
מחברים את
chat, by the way.
הברגים
I'm having a look now.
לקיר
If anyone
מותר.
sent me any questions, I want some questions.
או
We'll just
חשוב.
say hello. Oh, I can't look at the chat.
ביי ביי
It's an internet
סרגי.
situation. I'll look at the chat when I can.
סרגי סקורודומוב.
High standard of climbing, setting, everything. I know we're having a few technical problems, so
Sudri,
thank you for
Ale.
bearing with us through this.
Come on! Ale, 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 ale! Ooh! Ale,
Hopefully get
ale.
things sorted for the finals this evening. Right, let's watch the top of this
Come on,
folder because this is
Sandra,
really
you got-
the move. She's eyed up the foothold, which is
Ali
tiny.
יעל!
Problem is,
חברים,
it's not a good idea
יעל!
to place this from her
בסוף
position.
אנחנו צריכים...
Because once you've got the thumb on like that, well, that's when it's tricky. But she has Marianne and spins down. It's just the final move, that balancing point.
דקור. ale סרגי. או, לה, לה, לה.
3 minutes 20 left on the clock on this round.
קלאוס! כפיים, חברים!
Sophia Yokoyama, I'm not sure if she got the
And we
top there.
get-
She's certainly smiling at the judges, perhaps.
To the last 3 competitors we have left.
Final 3
אנג'י פריהר
to come.
ונועה שירן!
Noah
הישר
Sharan is announced to
מאינדונזיה,
the
חברים
stadium.
וחברות.
She'll enter.
שם נועה התחרתה בתחרות סבב ההובלה האחרון
אנג'י פרהק
בגביע העולם
will be out
והגיעה
next.
לחצי הגמר וסיימה במקום ה-15.
There he is. Red
נועה
t-shirt.
שירן!
I'll see you in a bit.
אנג'י פריהר, מה אפשר לומר עליו? One of the best climbers in the world, I would say. Lots of time. World Cup finalists, podiumists. Allez, Angie. Come on. Come on. Oh. And it's Slovenia. עלי נועה. עד הסוף. Alexei Rubtsov, a real slam master, is in action. Ali Mia. מי יודע איך מעודדים בסלובנית? היידה, היידה, היידה! Come on, you can do it! Almost killed Noah Shiran! You got this, man.
Anjay there, brushing the hole, getting himself ready for that boulder. Haven't Haven't seen any tops on that so far. There is Alexei Rubtsov on the back, on the slab. See if he's feeling slabby. Mia Krampel as well. Really lovely to see her competing. And her teammate there. Team Slovenia always move as a crew, don't they?
חברים, אתם קולטים איזה שמות מטפסים פה מולנו, מול העיניים ברגע זה.
For an event like this, wait.
La 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 la!
Oh, a huge swing in the background. Did you catch that? Well, we have seen another top. We did see a top earlier. I think I said we didn't.
You can
we
do
have
it,
seen a top
man. We
earlier.
believe in you.
Andrzej Perak gets it done.
No! Heartbreaking.
And Alexei, so close to the top, comes down. Looks like he wanted to give up there with 3 minutes 20 to go. It's that feeling you think, oh, I'll do it all over again.
Davai, davai, Alexei, you can do it. You got the time, you got the skills. It's yours. Davai, 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 davai. Come on, come on, come on.
Mia again with that
Time
left hand.
is
Oh,
up.
what a
The
sequence
time
this is for her to
But he
figure
shows
this
us he
out.
can do it. But this doesn't
But
count.
we see Alexei, but apparently it doesn't
Oh.
count. Not sure what happened there.
At least we all know it's possible.
I think he might have been timed out.
Okay, I hope you're ready because we're really close to the end of the list. Next climbers are Igor Dulov and not more and not less than Jessica
I think it was a timing issue. That's why the clock had stopped. That's what was going on with that. So they got timed out, or Alexei got timed out at the top.
Rockstar.
That's what went on there. If you were
Here in
confused, I
Israel.
certainly was for a second.
Come on, Jessica.
Jessie Pilz is out as well. Just been
Good
announced.
shot. Two Austrian
There
climbers
she is
are
on the
representing
mats.
Austria here in Israel. Jessica Pils and Sandra Lettner.
They gotta be 22. Who's your money on? Let me know in the chat. Jessie into the press again. Needs to match this. We saw Sophia falling off it underneath. That will count. 1, 2, 3 and beyond. Jessie Pilz gets it done quickly, and I told you she was looking good and strong. Well, thank you, Jessie, for proving me right there.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, indeed.
Alekeva.
Women's one is not. Sorry, women's 3, 2, 2. Not easy. Geva jumping from the corner out. So many people have missed what looks like an enormous volcano hole, but it's so awkward when you're pressed up into the corner.
Come
it's
on,
quite
Igor.
blind.
Davai, davai.
Of our judges in the background
Oh,
now with a pink
she's
Isaac
strong.
climbing
Come on,
t-shirts
look
on, just tweaking the tape,
Oh la
I think.
la, oh la
Oh,
la.
look at the power.
Oh la la.
That swing. You can have all the power in the
Come on,
world, but
Sudri. Haydi.
catching the swing is hard. Maybe you're enjoying this sort of unconventional semi-finals here. I'm really enjoying just chatting to you guys at home.
Davai, davai, Sergey. Davai, davai.
Nice to watch climbing at this level. Wherever we are in the world.
Oh, זה היה
Catch
קרוב.
is so hard to do. You've really got to iron cross it out.
Davai, davai, Sergey. Davai.
I haven't actually seen anyone do that. I
Yes,
haven't
you
seen
can.
anyone anyway. Trying to find the results, but
Sergey
You know what it's like.
Skorodumo.
I think you might have a little bit of a celebration. That was underwhelming. What was a fist pump? Fist pump though done.
שימו לב לרובי. חברים, קבלו אותם. Our last competitors for this round of this semi-final. Europe champion, ניקולאי אוז'ניק! והאחת והיחידה, קבלו אותה, איילה קרן! אוללה. אלכס חזנוב על המסלול האחרון שלו למקצה חצי הגמר, וכך גם מאיה דרימר. אופגייטס ניקולאי! Come on! Come on! Come on, ניקולאי! You can do it! ניקולאי אוז'ניק! עלי איילה, קדימה, מלחמה, את יכולה. Come on, Mia.
Alright, so let's see how Mia Crampel
כל המצלמים
figures
פה,
out
אני
this
מתחיל
slap, shall we?
לצלם את הקהל, ודי מטורף מה
I'm
שקורה.
fascinated to see it
די
as well.
מטורף מה שקורה פה.
Camera hit lady Hillary there, hyping someone out off screen.
עלי אלכס, אנחנו איתך.
Mia just struggling to get off the ground at the moment. Now does, pulling up with the right hand, palming off that sloper. All the pressure on the left foot. I'm interested to see her shoe choice here. Yeah, she's gone for the double shoes. I only noticed this the other day.
היידה מיה. היידה
She
היידה.
wears different shoes on different feet. I'll try to find out exactly her reasoning behind that. I love a bit of gear beater.
עלי אלכס.
Mia
חזק!
struggling at the moment on the slab.
אלכס חזנוב!
Alex Kazanov, though, isn't struggling on the thugginess of Boulder 4. Gets the heel
Aleman.
in. One move away. Has to be precise. You can see how small the hole is. Gets it with one hand.
אלכס חזנוב!
Matches. That's another top for Alex Kazanov. Great work from him.
עלי מאיה. כמה אנג'י. היידה אנג'י.
Mia Crampel frustrated by that slab. Still smiling though as she exits.
אוללה, זה קשה, זה קשה. חברים, מחיאות כפיים לנועה שירון! ומאיה דרימר! יס! שימו לב, לא יוצאים אלינו מתחרים חדשים. המתחרים האחרונים שלנו עכשיו עולים את המסלול השני שלהם. סליחה, אחריהם יוצאים עוד שני מתאפסים, אבל הם התחילו את המסלול השני. Jessica and Igor, show us how it's done. אליאל. ז'אן סודרי. סרגי and סנדרה. Auf geht's! Auf geht's, Jessica! Oh!
Watching Jessie Piltz on women's
Jessica
too.
Piltz.
She's using that Mia Crampel method, trying to match the hand to the feet.
Come on, come on, come on.
And stretches the left leg out, but you've got to
With
be
the
so
belief.
pressed in. Drops down. Great work from Jessie here, dropping onto the crimp.
Oh my God.
And then back out
Oh my
right.
God.
Look at the shoulder work there. Now she's got to work out a way of pressing through. This is really cool to see from Jessie Piltz.
Oh
Up with the
my
left. She's going
God.
to have to try to get the right hand on
Come
there
on,
if she
Jessica,
can at
come
some
on.
point. And this is where it's going to be tricky for her in this position. There is
Is
another
she
crimp
gonna
out
do
there
it?
if she can get the
Oh.
range on it, but that press just burns you out.
Epic.
Some people
Oh
think
la
that
la.
kind of a position is restful. It's definitely not. Everything is working. So Jessie will take some time here. Apologies that I can't talk to you about time because I can't actually see the time myself at the moment. So hopefully you guys can if you're watching. But that's the reason I'm not mentioning that,
Emilio.
just to let you know.
Just saying.
But I think Jessie's got lots of time.
Aliael.
She's certainly acting like she does.
Aliael.
Once again, we get to see this slab, this move. Frustrations, we're working through it.
Come on,
Semi-finals
Jessica.
is a chance for us to get this right here. Hopefully finals will be a little bit smoother for you, but look, this is not a World Cup. It's
Oh
a
my God.
very, very high
Come
standard
on.
competition. So take it for what it is, enjoy the climbing, because some of these
Xavier
moves, some of these
Bonagimla,
boulders we're
Don
seeing,
Chalon,
so
Stein,
interesting and a different
Ali
style to
Jessie.
normal World Cup circuits. And
Woo!
Jessie is once again powering through the sequences here. Matches. Now needs to
Okay,
figure this out.
Jessie.
Look at the strength from her as she bumps out with the right. His flexibility as well. And, I mean, it's the hardest
Ali,
rock
come on,
over you've
come
ever
on, you
seen,
can
isn't
do
it?
it.
Real torture
Jessie
contortionism going on there.
Piltz.
It's not going to work for Jessie, but what a fight from her. I presume we've got a couple of seconds on the clock. In fact, that is it. Time over.
המטפסת האחרונה
as we have
שלנו
another
על
rotation.
מסלול מספר 2. איילה כרם.
Ayala Karem. Another local hero brushes up the slab. She looks in great form yesterday.
ניקולאי אוז'ניק. on
And if
second
you're watching from
problem.
Israel, I just want to apologise for getting her name wrong so many times. It's something I've been told by a lot of Israeli people this weekend.
Every attempt.
I think there was a period where I was definitely saying it wrong, so I apologise on air, Ayala, for making that mistake.
Come on, Mia. Mia on the last problem.
We've got a target physio here in the building who's looking after all of the athletes. She's dancing next to me right now. She's only had one client so far, so if you're an athlete, you can come and annoy her at Golden Holds. So this competition is really being well managed, looked after well by everyone.
Ayala.
Ayala now tries to stand up on. I haven't got the names on screen for me, but Ayala Karim is out there somewhere.
Auf geht's, Nikolai.
Nikolai Uznik apparently too. We're watching Alexei Rubtsov.
Alexei Rubtsov.
Alexei, good work from him. He gets another tick on men's fault.
Come on, Ayala.
There he is, Ayala. Sorry about that.
Mia Crampel.
Shakes the hand out on that move. He's really hard, very physical. Burns out the right hand especially.
Here in the semi-finals.
That's our crowd, which are
Golden
packed
Hall
into a
Cup.
pretty small seating arrangement.
Who will get to the finals?
Mia Crampel. We get to see this boulder. We haven't seen a lot of this one. Bad feet throughout here.
Ja, schon.
Those black volumes far, far worse than they look on your screen. Especially the one in the middle up high. It's kind of a smear on the wall. Mia Krampel goes again. Ayala Karim.
עלי איילה, קדימה, את יכולה, אנחנו איתך.
So this is the position Jessie Piltz was getting in.
איילה
There's kind of a
קרם!
few ways of
חברים
bringing those hands
יקרים,
in, but she's going to
לפני
get timed out,
שאנחנו
as does Mia
מסיימים את האירוע,
Krampel. She leaves.
סיימנו ואנחנו מתקרבים לסוף חצי הגמר. אני רוצה להגיד לכם שבשעה 4 ייפתח פה הפנינג זהב מדהים, משוגע, פה באייזיק.
Jessie Piltz back in action on the slab. Looking forward to watching her on this. She's a bit of a slab
יש שווה.
master, is she?
ובשעה 7 אנחנו מתחילים את מקצה הגמר של קטגוריות הפרו. מי יהיו 6 המטפסים והמטפסות שיעלו לגמר הגולדן הולד.
Jessie has a long look at this, trying to work it out. She's probably got word from some of the other women how hard this slab is, and
איגור דולוב.
she's trying to figure it out. Would like a quick send
Also-
of this.
ג'אן סודרי on problem number 4. יעל טאוב על המסלול האחרון. על יעל.
So Jessie gets the left foot up.
Every attempt is counting.
We're getting
Every
down to
top.
attempts at this point tonight. Really looking
כמה
forward to it.
ג'סי. על יעל את יכולה, קדימה.
So let's watch as Jessie
יעל
comes over again.
טאוב.
Didn't drop down this time. Much better beater from her.
ג'ינקס.
Left hand on the crimp. Now needs to commit and pull to it. Stands up with the left foot. Creeps her hand in. Now will she try to bring that foot up? Because the foot could be a bit of a red herring, you know. It's quite awkward to get it. Oh, she's right in the corner of the wall. She's going for the foot method before she's reached the final hole. This is somewhat new as well. Oh, look, it's so
Come on,
blind.
come
Cannot
on.
see it. It's there somewhere. She can keep touching it with her heel. She's a spotter for that hold.
You can do it.
There it is. Micro hold for that right foot. Tries to see it. Cannot get
Oh,
eye
this
contact with it. And is just trying to figure it out. She's got a toe. Now she's got the range. Oh,
How frustrated.
oh so
Oh my
annoying.
God,
Yeah,
come on,
the
Jessie.
MC's right. Now she's sitting on it. But you doesn't really know. She's got a
gonna end with the top.
good position on it. Now gets the first time. She'll have seen it. Shaking matches it just.
Jessie
That shows
Piltz.
Jessie's quality, doesn't it?
What a
Great work
cold
from her.
blood.
Fist bumps as well. Yeah, that's deserved from Jessie.
וואו. טיפוס יכול להיות ספורט מחשיש. על יעל, זה שלך. קדימה.
Good to see women's four. We haven't seen
Oh
a
my
lot of
god.
it. Maybe that's the
Ariel
way. Don't
Michela.
think about it too hard. Crosses through with the right now. One move away. And we haven't seen many drop it from this point.
על יעל עד הסוף.
Right, we get to see the top of this. Now, that left foot she's standing on is awful. And there's an undercling to come. And the undercling's good.
טוב!
The feet are terrible.
מחיאות כפיים ליעל.
I don't think she's moving from there.
וואו.
She does call it a day.
וואו, וואו, וואו.
Close.
Come on guys, let's shout out to ניקולאי אושניק, יעל קרם, נועה שירן, אנג'י פריהרק. This round gonna be tight. עלי נועה. איילה כרם עולה על מסלול מספר 3, and ניקולאי אושניק is flying there. Auf geht's ניקולאי. גרשון. ניקולאי אושניק. ואיילה קר מתקדמת על מסלול מספר 3.
She
Ayala,
scraped it on the
the
final
queen.
boulder. It really is a vicious scrape. I'll
Damn.
put it up on my Instagram later on. But she didn't want the blood running into her climbing shoe. So what she did was cover her leg in chalk to stop the bleeding. And then after she's climbed, she realised it's probably a little bit more serious than she thought. And now she's got an open cut with loads of chalk in it. That's me a Crample story. Just to let you
זה
know.
כל כך יפה לראות, שלא
I'll stick it
משנה
up on my
כמה
Instagram in a
את
couple of
נמצא
seconds so you can
בחזקה
have a look.
ואיזה הישגים השגת בעבר. כשאת נמצאת
And I
שם
guess
בסוף
I can put it
המסלול
on.
ודורכת על כלום, על דול טקסצ'ר, צריכה להישען עם אגודל, את נמדדת כמו
So
כולם.
coming towards the end of our comp now. Remember, you can check the results. They're in the
איזה מפחיד
chat
זה,
on the live stream for updates on that.
עלי נועה.
No, Sharon coming around the corner. Brushing those footholds which need a clean.
יש לה עוד זמן, והיא הולכת לעשות את זה, חברים. I got the feeling it's gonna happen now. נועה שירן! עלי נועה! וואלה, והחוש למאה. לאה אייזיק, בהצלחה, איזה קיר, כל הכבוד! כן ירבו. ארגונים כמו זה ועוד בהמשך. עלי נועה. It is money time.
You can call me killer,
עלי נועה.
'cause I'll bring you to the light. And it might taste bitter when your answering to
Yes, yes, yes.
You can call me killer,
נועה
as you
שירן!
look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner that won't get away.
Now on their last problem for this round, Jesse Pills and Igor Dulub. Come on, Jesse, you can do it. Show us how it's done. Давай, давай, Igor, давай, давай.
Right, into the corner now. Looks for the jump, can't get established though, and stood up. Meanwhile, Jess is on her final climb of the afternoon. Really want to see someone get this done. Interesting to see whether she uses that left palm again. She does.
עליה, יאללה, קדימה, קדימה, בוא נרים לה.
So the harder you go, the harder you push, the more you've got to stop the swing. And it just looked like she gave it a little bit too much, but she's straight back on the wall because of time. Out she goes, better this time, spins.
זה עוד לא נגמר, קדימה, יאללה!
Has she got time? The crowd certainly wanted to go again. So she gets set up once more. She's going to have to be speedy through the top, though. Watch this left hand.
עליה,
Just see
יאללה,
it sliding
קדימה,
down.
זה
Hopefully
שלך,
that
את
isn't
יכולה.
taking too much of a skin away every time she does it. Doesn't really stick, it
Ayala
just slides,
Kerem!
misses with the left hand. You've got to bring the right hand through on that, and she is done.
חברים,
Well,
עוד מעט
that's
יתפרסמו
it
התוצאות
for our
באופן רשמי,
semi-finals
יש פה
here at the
זמן
Golden Holds, Tel
לערעורים.
Aviv.
בינתיים בינתיים אתם מוזמנים להסתובב
You can
פה
check out the
קצת.
results after the appeal process, of course. I don't think there'll be that many
בעוד
appeals.
שעה פחות
So we'll
או
be
יותר
back this evening for
מתבצע
more
פה החלפת
finals action.
המסלולים.
Thank you for watching. Join us later on,
Have fun.
where 6 athletes will be competing for 3 podium places. Who can make it through? Who's going to be the top dog here in Tel Aviv? We will find out later on this evening. My name is Matt Groom. Thank you for listening and watching. Join you very soon.
אני חוזר על זה למי שפספס, בשעה 4 יהיה פה הפנינג הזהב, פה בחנייה, כולם מוזמנים, יהיה פה אוכל.